afternoon, everybody. How are we all doing? Hopefully everybody is having an absolutely awesome day. I am a little bit aching, a little bit sore. I'm back at the gym, so you know, first day back after being away for a week with COVID and stuff. I am a little bit on the sore and stiff side today, but we are doing okay. So Mary, what have we been up to with her since you last saw her? Well, she has unlocked a small amount of magic through one of her rituals. Not very much yet. We've still got a lot more to do. I have put a couple of foundations down in the cave just to tidy things up a little bit. And we do have, let's see, let's go for a walk. Wakey, thank you. We do have some religious statues around. We got a fluid press up and going. Oh dear. I did have a garden going, but I don't know where the garden's gone. Okay, that went poof. Obviously wasn't settled on there well enough. Okay, not a problem. I will get that fixed, although all my seeds are now gone. We have got an altar here to our god. And yeah, I mean, we did, like I said, we did have a garden going, but it's looking like they have poofed. So we'll get that going again in a minute here. I did put some gardening blocks down there, but anyway. Hey Chris, how you doing? Over here then, we've got the compost heaps going, and we have got the bench that we need to make these damn things. Okay, so first things first, you get going with that. Thank you. How are you doing? Got a little bit of potent compost going. What are we missing for the potent compost? I think we're missing a bit more compost, honestly. Yep, there you go. We'll make some more of these. It's not, there's one. I just don't know where the rest of them went, to be perfectly honest with you, but that's okay. We can craft 2 more. It's not a big deal. You're doing good. I am glad you are doing good. Have to keep an eye on it. They shouldn't have poofed, but I obviously just did not put them down securely enough. Sometimes if things are unstable when the server restarts, then things will go poof, so that was obviously a me problem. Okay, we'll probably go with these square ones rather than these ones, because they might just be easier to keep secure. I know a herbalist can fetch water, but I don't have a herbalist, so not a lot we can do. Wonder what happened to those. I could easily check, actually. It should come up in my events log if I check my events log here. That, yeah. Lost stability, so that's, yeah. Lost stability. And went poof. Okay. That was the problem. So we need to get some more... yeah, we'll do all of that. We need to get some more bark to get that going, but that's okay. Hey, Yari, how you doing, my darling? My garden planters went poof. I didn't put them down stable enough. Right, you should be secure there. Alright, you can go in there. Then I need compost and I need water just to get dried plant fiber and things that go in. That's not where the water is. A little bit of that water. I'll go and get some more in a minute. So you go in there, thank you. Now you should be ready. There we go. That'll get me the dried plant fiber that I need, as well as drying it as well. Because we need to keep this compost going. That's going to mean I'm not going to be able to put all of these in. But you know, it is what it is. So can you go there? Yeah, you can. Okay. Perfect. Although getting past there is now going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze. Yeah, it's going to be a very tight squeeze. Oh. Okay, well, in that case, you're going to have to come back to me. I will move you up here. Rearrange things a little bit. And then I'll get another one of these things going. What do I need to make that? What do I need? I can cobble these together myself, you see, so... The basic ones. So I need wood and I need twine. That we can do. No, not that way. That way. Wood should be in this box. Yup. And I think I had twine in another box over here as well. No? In that one. Not in that one. Is spare twine that I had. There it is. Loads of it. Right. So now we can do that. Cobble it together. I'm gonna have to get plenty of those going if I'm going to move. I haven't got much room for things in here anyway, but you know. I mean, actually, what I could do is... Yep, are you ready? Thank you. What I could do is... put extra floors on in certain places, but... This will do for now. This will do for now. Okay, you are on an appropriate building piece. Why are you being silly? Like it doesn't want to go there. Alright, you don't want to go there. Fine. I can put some outside. It's not a big deal. I'll put it behind the waterfall. People might still be able to see it anyway, but you know. Right, now, hopefully that won't lose stability. I hope it doesn't. But we'll see. Right. Okay, brain, function, whenever you're ready. Where's the gardening stuff? There. Aloe vera seeds, thank you. A little bit of compost there. More compost there. Plenty of compost there. Feel a little bit of that water, and then I will get more water while I'm out there. We'll take care of all the basic stuff that needs taking care of. She's doing her daily grunt work. You and you, and now you can grow that. Thank you. Yeah, you can see it, but, you know. If people are close enough up here anyway, they're going to see it. So, not many people actually come up here. A few do, but most people don't come up here. So, should be moving soon enough. Well, starting to move anyway. She's still got quite a lot of work to do before she's ready to move. Quite a lot. So the herbalist bench. Okay, and you. Move you back into here. And you're good to go. There we go, we're making more compost. Okay, we're going to leave you on here for now. Alright, we've got plenty of stuff. It's just wood and twine, basically, to start getting... Is this available in a wedge? Yes, it is. So I can actually basically lay out the floor plan of the house. But I'm going to need somebody that knows what they are doing to make me my... You growing? Yeah, you are. To make me the walls. But that's fine. I need to get you some bark. I don't think I've got any left. Nope, no bark left. That's okay. We can collect some while we're out. So, I left things making in Dragonstone Keep. Dragonstone Outpost. These should be collecting. Yes, they are. Let's press these. Got oil. So I can take some oil with me if I need to cook anything, right? Pop you all in there. I will take the oil with me because I might collect some iron on the way. Just because I need to start thinking about steel and steel fire. I also need to see if I can buy a cauldron of somebody. She can make them herself, but my character is pretending that she can't do those things. Let me see. Serpent Man daggers are going to be needed there, and use the pick. Three of you? What is this, a gangbang? Clean up. Clean up aisle 3. I mean, all these things can be used to make bone meal, which can also be used to make compost, although there are quicker ways of making it, so... These, honestly, I mean, I should just get them with the, sickle, but... Anyway. Okay. What are we giggling at? Me having a gangbang with it. Oh, well. Rude. Oh, unless he's making a lot of noise out there today. There's another one.
Gracias to Bokor.
Of course, I've got to work on being able to neutralize my corruption now. In the right way? Kinda. These trees are so tall. Sorry, Mr. Stag. Didn't mean to startle you. I apologize. Oh, my in-game voice is not working. Well, that's not good. Gonna have to fix that little problem. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 small second. Let's get that fixed. There we go. Should fix it. The size of that place. I believe oh yeah, I have been there. I know where that is. That better? Why is... Oh, you've not loaded in yet. We done? Okay. Why is my voice not working? What the fuck. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Right, well, I have to take a nap if I bump into anybody and hope that it fixes itself. Because that's not good. Let's go pick up what we left cooking. Also, I might want to talk to this dude or this lady here. Hi. Do you do those for me? I appreciate... Okay. There we go. Oh, you're still working on it. Jesus, you're slow. Thank you. No tip for you. What did I just see? How did I just see a load of... Ah, that was weird. Oh, in there. Don't know who put that in there, but it's not mine, so I'm not taking it. Don't know why my in-game voice isn't working. Let me just double check my settings and key bindings that something didn't go wrong. I have to restart the game completely, but I shouldn't have to. That fixed it? No, it has not. Well. No, that one's not mine. That one's not mine. If it's been there for days, we'll have to clear it out. Somebody's obviously just left it behind, but that's not mine. I put mine in the tannery, but not in the... I've not made anything in the armorsmith bench. We'll just keep an eye on it. If it's still there tomorrow, we'll just throw it. Because otherwise people don't think they can't use the bench, right? Okay. I don't know why my in-game voice is not working. It could be because I haven't come into contact with anybody that can talk yet. I know if you are solo on the server, your in-game voice doesn't work, but usually you don't have to be in the vicinity of somebody that can talk for it to pick up, but I have to take another nap, right? It's not a big deal. Right. So that's all those taken care of. Now, gotta think about making some money. Also, I don't think there's anybody around here that can get rid of my corruption for me. So, few things I can think of to do. Hello, sir. Mole Station 2, please. By the way, I fixed this so it's not taking so long to load up. I did it this morning. Huh? Okay, now. Right in the middle of the storm, but we are heading this way. Because my character needs money because she needs to unlock her expert class. In order to do so, she needs a lot of cash. Hello, baby! Well, hello. Ow! Little shit. Why are you so mean? Guess we're walking for a bit. No, 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 no. We need to walk. Walk it off, walk it off. No running after an injury like that. You have to walk for a bit. Something very strange going on in that place. Not sure what. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. We'll be alright. Oh, no. Stop it when I'm still recovering. So rude. Going to have to stitch my clothing back up after that one. Yes, I'll be heading over there in a moment. They seem to get strange shipments of all kinds of weird statues. Think I might steal one. Oh, missed you. Okay, seriously? Dude, stand still, let me stab you! Goddess of earth and air, grant me the wisdom and the stealth. Cunning to take these skeletons down. Make them sleep eternally. Where's my hand-to-hand combat? Did I put it away? Oh shit. I gotta put it away. Oh no, I didn't. It's right there. I'd come out without it. Ow! Mean to do that because I wasn't injured enough to do that, but oh, okay. Like I said, mate, stealth and cunning. Whew. Wait, we should see if they've got anything on them worth having. Nothing on you. Okay. Oh, the other one's there. Yeah. Clear the outside first, and then we'll worry about the inside. One of you am I gonna get first? Come on then. Both of you? No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. Ow! You managed to get me, you sneaky little shit. Ow! We need to sit down. We need to sit. Let's wait for her to heal now. And this will take a little while. What I'll do is I'll just let the food naturally heal her. And then we can worry about bandages and stuff afterwards. Because, you know, dang it! I love this hand-to-hand combat mod. And I haven't even got the strongest one yet. But I'm loving it. But what I'll do now is because she got quite badly hit with that hammer, her ears are going to be ringing. So rather than using a bandage, I'm just going to have her sit for a bit. We'll use the food and let that just heal her a little bit slowly while she rests. In fact, do we have the tent with us? No, I'll put the tent away. Damn it. Otherwise I'd throw a tent up and we'd kind of relax a bit while we're waiting for it to go up. Because, you know, it makes more sense than just running straight back into combat. So we're going to be sneaking over there and stealing some cargo in a minute. Is what we're going to be doing. Have to keep an eye and make sure that we don't suddenly get more bloody mod updates right in the middle of the stream like they've been doing just recently. Okay, yeah, a little bit more. Fine. Good. I need to find someone that can take my corruption away as well until I can get that spell up and running. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Just that, you know, they have a lot of money on them, these people. I don't know why they're buried with all this money on them, because I would not bury somebody with this amount of money, but... Took you by surprise! Oh shit, two of you! No, Mama not into gangbangs! shit. Okay. You don't have the necessary parts. Go away. Ow! That was an arrow to the knee. Oof. You got nothing worth having on you. There's this other one. Yari, you would have pissed yourself laughing at my daughter. You would have cried laughing at her. So I was fighting these Chris's and she's like, what's that? I said, it's a skeleton. She said, it's not a skeleton, it's got skin on it. And I'm like, well, it's more like a mummy than a skeleton, really. It's kind of like, you know, it's a mummified person, but without the wraps on it. So she was like, right, okay. And then I ran over and attacked one like this one. And she's like, oh, there's another one. That one's got a loincloth on. Thank you for covering your private area, sir, she says. All right then, kid. All right then. Don't need that. She is so cute. She is. Just the way she said it. Thank you for covering your private area, sir. Okay, we will take this because, you know, compost. And I think that's all of them from here. I think we've got them all now. I think. Now, the next bit's going to have to be a little bit stealthy. Let me just check we've got them all. I think we did, but... How much gold do I have in my pocket? I've got 64. I think I've got enough for the next training. Fairly certain I have. Now this next bit I'm going to be a bit stealthy about. I could fight my way there, right? But there's oh shit. There's a lot of them. Hey! There's a lot of them, and some of them are a bit tough. You don't always have to go in all guns blazing. Sometimes you can just be a little bit sneaky and stealthy with what you want to do. So this ship here tends to have cargo on it. And I've worked out what the cargo is for. It's like a ritual item. I'm sure there's more of them, but this is the only one I have found so far. But it's like a ritual item. It's a long bloody run to use it, but all the same it's worth it. And most of the time I just fly, because it's safer. And it seems to be quiet over here, but it's the daytime, so I probably won't fly today. It's a beautiful ship, though. It's a really pretty ship. Why do we not use any of these ships in the dock? I don't know, because it is gorgeous. Very pretty. Ah, shit, the cargo's gone. Oh, she thinks it's funny. You fucking hit it, didn't you? You heard her. She's like, ha ha, I know what you were after, and you can't have it. Well, it's gone, so that's that plan gone. She's laughing at me because they knew I was coming for it and they hid it. That's what it is. I don't know how often it respawns once it's been taken. It might only be once every 24 hours. I don't know, but... They knew I was coming for it and they hid it below deck. That's what it is. Right. me find somewhere safe to stop and check my map. I don't think I'm being followed. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so I need to get all the way up there. Gonna be quite the run, and what have you know, but we'll do it. We are out exploring, so why not? Was hoping to get a few more fragments of power, but never mind. It happens. I also managed to get one of the cooking recipes. Oh, what's that out in the rocks over there? Let's go and have a look. Managed to get one of the cooking recipes that were dropped off. When you use that precious cargo in a ritual, summon certain creatures, and then when you kill them, sometimes they can drop a recipe. I should have remembered to pick up my tent, but anyway. Well, seems to be anything special here. Don't think that's particularly used for anything now. I used to use it in AOC to get Peluthia, but I don't think there's any real use for it in base game Conan. Dyes, maybe, if you want orange dyes. No harm in having a little bit of it in case I find that I need it. Now, you're gonna be freezing, can we? Make a little makeshift campfire, get warm by it, because, you know, you just swam through water in the middle of a storm. To where the trees are, because we're going to need fuel anyway. Okay. Have any... Oh, and I'm already quite overloaded, so see what we can get rid of. Because I went and picked up all those, that's what it is. Don't really need the bones, we don't really need that. Used to wait a little bit. A little bit overloaded is okay, a lot overloaded I don't think I should be doing, so. Seems stuck, mate, so I'm not gonna worry about you. Dry off after swimming through the water. Sorry guys, I was just checking something. Okay, I'd say she's dry, so. Right. Up and round. No, 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 no. I don't want to do... I don't want to hit those with my fist. They made of stone. That would not be smart. Well, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. What on earth is that? Sure, I have got daggers handy, just in case. I don't want to be hitting anything made out of stone with my fists now, do I? I mean, I could, but I would imagine I'd get bruised and bloody knuckles. Hi. Who are you and why are you here? You look a little bit, Hi. I'll take the silver. I mean, I've got no idea what you're supposed to be. They sound like the dum-dums from Conan, though. Ooh, bark. Always need bark. Oh, there comes another one. Come on, then. What are you things? Sure. I have to stop picking stuff up, though. Now then. Are you? Been here before, I'm sure. Yes, I have. Ah, yeah, the gremlin one. Well, we need to go around that way, so... You'll be ready to explore these... Oh, shit. Don't think I want to tackle you just yet, mate. If I'm honest. I have no fear of the storms, but giant things that can run me over, they're a different matter altogether. Bambi, run. Run. Right into the heart of the storm. Still heading in the right direction. What have I got here? What's marked? I really don't have the capacity to pick it up. I'm overloaded enough as it is. Otherwise it's gonna be completely unrealistic. So it's that place again. Going in that direction. Saw that yesterday. Don't know who lives there. Don't think I want to find out just yet. Those people here are not friendly. Getting close. Getting close. Leave you to rot there. Fertilize the earth. Need to be careful. Very careful. Oh. Yeah, I'm not punching you in my face. That's not safe. Bruised and bloodied knuckles everywhere. God, there's more of them. Okay, I've got storm cover, right? Got storm cover. Not a chance, mate. Sorry. This witch is not. Nope, 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 nope. Well, we've got a little bit of storm cover. Getting dark anyway. Come back into land. Come on. Don't draw too much attention to yourself just yet. Camouflage it. Buddy! Oh, thank you for gifting that sub. It's very much appreciated. Welcome home. Oh my!
Fantastic.
What are you doing? You're gonna have me crying. Stop it. Thank you very much for those gift subs, buddy. Is very much appreciated. Oh my god!
Fantastic.
What are you trying to do to me? I can't even jump up and down in the chair because my muscles hurt. I'm going that way. Oh, what are you like? Thank you so much for that. It's appreciated. Oh, you shithead. I can't carry anymore. You did it on purpose, didn't you? You're like, I'll get her in a good mood. I'll get her in a good mood, and then I'm gonna make her stretch and make her suffer. All right, guys, we're gonna do the stretch, and this is gonna be fun. Because I have a massive lactic acid build-up. Let me just sit my character down so it looks like, you know, she's chilling against a rock or something. Right. Right. Stretch your legs out in front of you guys. This is painful. And pump your legs up and down. Up and down. Ow. Up and down. So mean. Then I want you to stretch your toes out like a ballerina on point. Oh. This is hurting. Then stretch your toes up to the ceiling. Oh my god, my thighs. You have no idea how many squats they had me doing yesterday. Alright, and then I want you to circle your ankles 10 times in one direction. This bit's easy. Whew. And then 10 in the other direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, relax your legs. That's the bit that hurts the most. Right. Then I want you to lift your arms up to the sides as if you're going to lift a dumbbell weight up above your head, but we're not going to do that. Palms face forward. Roll your shoulders back as far as they can go. You'll feel it pulling in your shoulder blades. That's sore as well. Sometimes you get a little bit of a click with the bones, but that's normal. It's okay. It's just air releasing itself. Don't panic about it. And pump your shoulder blades together like you're trying to squeeze an orange or something between your shoulder blades. We're going to do that for 10. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms out as if you're doing a T-pose. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. And just pull your shoulders back a little bit so you feel it pulling it in those shoulder blades, not too far. And just hold that for about 5. Then I want you to point your thumbs back. Ow! Towards the wall behind you. That's sore. And hold it for 5. Alright, then I want you to take your right arm, cross it across your body. Use your left arm to hold it. Stretch those muscles out by pulling that right arm into your body with your left arm. And hold it for 5. And we're going to do the same with the left arm over the right. And shake your arms out and you're done. Oh my god. Whew. Right, this storm is getting a little bit too much for us to travel, I think. So what we're gonna have to do is let's get that campfire down, because I did forget to pick up the tent, but there we go. We've got a campfire at least, and I'm also gonna go and get a little bit of bark from over here. Alessia, yes, darling.
Is it 3:30?
It's nearly 4:30, darling.
Oh, okay. Can you help me with my son? Oh wait, you're busy.
I'm busy, yep. Okay, close the door, please. This kid has left the door wide open. I think she's going out on her bike again. Thank you. Okay. Now, we're going to have to sit here and wait because the storm is getting a little bit too bad. Visibility is not great. So, as much as I would like to continue on, we are going to have to rest for a minute. Your deed is done. Time to do busy stuff. Alright then. Alright. The sorcery mod was updated, by the way. I did that just before. In fact, I was late starting stream because of it, the buggers. Apparently everything's fixed, but I haven't had time to test it because, you know, streaming. So I'll have to wait. Come on, Storm, go away. Right, so while we have her sat here, for those of you who are new and have not met her, this is Mary Garlick. She was born in the year of 1630. Was she born in 1630? Yeah, she was, around 1630. No, she was not. No, she was not. It was Sydney that was born in 1630 for the stream that I did yesterday. When was she born? Give me a second. I will tell you in a second as soon as I pull up my family tree. I should know this off the top of my head. I do apologise, but there you go. She was born in 1630. I was right. I was absolutely bloody right. She was born in 1630. And she married a man that was 5 years younger than her. She wanted a toy boy. So, she was born in 1630, around the time that the Pendle witch trials were taking place. Well, Pendle witch trials were even taking place as she got older in the UK. So, she was the village healer, and when the witchfinders came to try and accuse people of witchcraft in her village, she cast a spell for protection for the village, and she woke up here, leaving her husband and everybody else that she knows behind, but she has to trust that the spell is working and that by her being here, she is keeping them safe. So, she has been keeping her magic under wraps for the most part, so you won't find her using the broomstick or the spells when there's other people around. There's one person in the lands that knows exactly what she is, and there's one that knows a little bit of what she is, but everybody else is keeping it behind closed doors for the time being, because she's still worried that although she's been told it's accepted here, she's still not 100% certain. She's not sure. Oh, storm lasts for 2 hours. Well, we'll just RP. You'll sit in here for a little bit, and then we'll carry on. It was going when I logged on anyway, so, or the start of it was. We're just moving into the heart of it, I think. So, she's keeping everything kind of under wraps, because although she's been told that it is accepted here and that she is safe, she's still not 100% certain. Because who she was and what she was accepted for a long time where she lived, and then all of a sudden it was an issue. So she's keeping it a little bit tight-lipped for the time being, which is why she's on her own a lot of the time. But she is, you know, she is interacting with other people. She's met a few other people. She's met one that's very like-minded to her, and she's met another one that she suspects is like-minded, and that his wife is going to be very like-minded to her as well. So we are heading off right now to look at setting up the floor plan for the house that I want to build on the island. But this character, the way I'm playing this character, she's capable of cobbling together wood. So she can make a fence and she can make a wooden foundation that looks like a fence. That's about all she's ever going to be able to build. We're going to have to buy those pieces from other people to be able to build the house. And we are paying that as somebody else is building it for her. So she is very adept with potions and alchemy, and she's also a good seamstress. So she'll be okay. She'll be able to make her way. She'll be able to make her living. But she's not going to have a workshop set up. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Can I see where my campfire went? My campfire did not just poof, surely. Campfire would not have poofed. Where the hell did the campfire go? Well, it's not a big deal if we leave it. Other people can use it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So we'll carry on, and anybody else that stumbles across it, it's unlocked and they're welcome to use it. So let us keep heading on then. She does have a broomstick, but she won't fly it where other people can see her at the minute either. So that's another thing that we have to look out for. And I mean, maybe it casts me a little bit. It's not giving me that much light. I've got another one that gives me more light, but I haven't unlocked. Well, I've unlocked it. I haven't built it yet. So I'm not leaving rubbish about in the land. I'm leaving a campfire that other travelers could use. It's gone out. It's not going to cause no forest fires. Don't you teach a witch how to suck eggs. Let's see, we've got to get on the other side of that mountain. Well, you know what? It's dark and there's nobody here, so. Up, 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 up. You know, the clouds blowing that way, it kind of looks like they're blowing her off course. They're not, but it looks like they are. Hey, Marie, how's your wrist feeling? Okay, it's incredibly dark. I'm just going to stay on the broomstick and head in the right direction because right now I can't see anything. And it's safer to be up here. And if I'm struggling to see anything on the ground, then other people are going to be struggling to see something up this high, so. Oh, it's not feeling good. Is it like carpal tunnel? Why can't you have ibuprofen? It's like carpal tunnel. You might find alternating ice and heat will help it heal quicker. Also, if you can stomach it, drink some ginger tea. Yeah, then you might find ice and heat alternating will help a little bit more. You allergic to ibuprofen? Oh, yeah, you don't want to aggravate that. Definitely not. Because ibuprofen or anything like that damages the lining on your stomach. Very mildly, and it most people doesn't affect. But if you've already got damage to the lining of your stomach, which would cause those kind of problems, then it's going to make it worse, so. Yep, smart. Because if you have now... Ibuprofen's not too bad. You can't take aspirin if you've got an ulcer. It causes it. Can you use like the heat gels? And I've already discovered the claws. Why am I discovering it so often? Can you use like the heat gels and the freeze gels? I can't use the heat gels. I'm allergic to something that's in them, but... And it sometimes depends on the orange juice as well, because some orange juice is really acidic and others isn't as bad. So... Chamomile tea will help, and peppermint tea should help settle your stomach if you're having acid problems as well. So bear that in mind. I had because of the medication I was taking, I had severe stomach pains, and I had scopes done to see if I had ulcers and everything. Okay, why are we lagging? Thank you. I had all that sort of stuff done to see if I had ulcers, but I did not. It was just the lining of my stomach that was damaged from the medication that I was taking. Right, she needs to start thinking about where she wants to set this up. Where is my axe? It's there. So their house is over there. Got this whole island to choose from. I don't want to disturb the graves. Could put it down there, but probably not. I really need to see it in the daylight. It's difficult. I need to put a stone circle on, which could be covered by trees around it. Stone circle probably would do well up here on this bit with some tree cover, and then the house itself down here, but it's difficult to see. Difficult to see without the daylight, to get a good positioning set up, you know? Need to get I don't mind them seeing my house. I need to make sure that the circle itself is protected around abouts. But I can use trees and hedges and stuff for that, so that's not horrendous. Right, let's see, I've got some foundations down anyway. So I could use one of those to put a box of materials on for building while I get everything moved over. Yeah, there's one. Right, so let me build a box. Where did it come from, the box? Oh, I can make a couple of them apparently, but I don't want to make that many. You gonna let me look? No? There we go. Branches and stone. Well, that's probably gonna come in handy. So these are locked. We don't want people being nosy. And let's unload anything we don't particularly need on us right now. Get in there. So she can make... Oh, okay. She can make the basic foundations. That's not really going to be a problem for her. But she's not going to be able to make anything more advanced than that. She's going to need to trade with people because she needs to have... I'll show you what I'm looking at. Building construction menu. She wants to use, when we find them... I think it's the tavern pieces, is it? It's It's dude stuff, I'm fairly certain. Just don't see it there. Okay, is it tavern? I think it might be the tavern stuff. Village builder? No, that's the storefront one. Oh, well, no, it might be the village builder. Hang on. Yeah, it is. It's a village builder. Look, it's all these tavern ones that should be looking at. Like these. With the windows and then a couple of the... that's a door frame, apparently. Where is it? The bay window looking thing. This one. And this one, these kind of windows is what she's looking at. These ones. So she's gonna need somebody that can build those for her. Now, she has made a friend in the lands that's capable of building. So she will probably trade with her and say to her, these are what I want. Can you make? You know, and we'll RP as in her building the place up for me, although obviously game-wise she'll have to drop it in a box and I'll have to do it, but we'll do that so it looks like she's doing it. These are so pretty, these first floor door frames and stuff. I may even get her to try and do these manor pieces because they're pretty. Build it out the manor pieces. Because that way I can have a 2-floor. Yeah, I'll get her to do it out the manor pieces. But for the time being, I can get a... Because I don't mind, like, if I have the cottage over here, the back of it out that way, the front of it facing here, and then we put the stone circle up here on this. And then I just screen it with trees around, or hedges or something, so that people can't see him without being invited, you know? That's the plan anyway. Now where on earth did I leave? There they are. Right, so yeah, I think I'll start the back of the manor house pointing over there. And it won't be a massive build, it'll be small. But let's see, because I can get started with these. And these. So, yeah. And it's gonna be done very slowly. We're not rushing it, but you know. Yes. Huh? Pablo? Don't know. Did she leave it? Try the bed in my room. Okay, so we are preparing our tools, which is the best way I can think of to RP it. I am getting messages left, right, and centre every time I start streaming. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Apologies, guys. Sometimes I have to check what's going on. So... see. Lift it up a bit because I don't know. Don't know how tall I want it. Right, why? Or wide be enough? I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to go a little bit wider there. Oh, well, we're gonna have to lift it all up again. Because it's not all facing in the right direction, and that's gonna annoy me! I will probably keep this cheap floor because it looks like really rough hewn floorboards, which would be in keeping with either have had a stone floor or a very crappy looking or a very crappy looking wooden floor in houses where she's from. It might not be what people here are used to, but it's what she would be used to. So we'll keep it in keeping with what she knows. Right. Make sure it is the right size, and I'm not just gonna have a square box, guys, don't panic. Okay, so the main room, and that will be okay with a little bit of an outcropping there, and then this in here. Where the bedroom would be. There's going to be a workshop area as well. I think that's big enough, honestly. I think that's more than big enough for what she needs. I don't think she needs much more than that, for sure. Although, I'm thinking now I probably should have moved it further across, but or angled it a little bit more. But it'll do. Right, so that's how the floor plan's gonna go. So the main, let me see if I can make a stairway. Do you have a stairway? Simple wooden whatever? If not, it's not a problem. No, we do not, so we're gonna have to come up with some kind of stair system. So anyway, this will be the main entrance here. We'll probably have a kitchen area over here, seating area, probably a study area there, and that will be your lot, and then she will go through here and it will be a bedroom and her alchemy workshop. Or actually, our alchemy workshop will probably be out here, where I was talking about putting the study. In here will be where she has like a altar set up. And her... yeah. The this up. Where she has her altar set up and hidden things. And that'll be it. That'll be the size of the house. That'll be the whole thing. For the time being, we may put a second floor on at some point, and then as she comes out here, we will head up here. And up on top here, because obviously the trees can go, we will set up a stone circle, which will be screened off, and that will be it. That will be all she needs other than the garden outside. Tiny, but, you know, acceptable. And even then, it's slightly bigger than I intended it, but it's still not going to be massive, so... Now I just need somebody that can make me the things that I need. The mana ones. So, we're doing alright. So that's that done. Now we've got some explorimificating to do. So... let's go exploring, shall we? Let's see. Let's head up here. To this area and explore this square. Find their house, but I'm not going to go call in just yet. I might go call in actually. Let's see if they're home. See if they're home. Noisy buggers! I mean, the size of the island actually, when you're over here, you get away with a pretty big building there, but I'm not interested in a massive build, just a tiny little whatever with the stone circle. All I need. Okay, give me a minute. We gotta relog. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm restarting the entire game. We're fixing it. It will go black for a second. Just give me 1 second to fix it. Gives me a second to fix it. Okay, Conan is still running. Of course it is. Stupid thing. Takes forever to go off. Let's see if that's fixed it. Yes, right, let's go. Nope, Conan is still running. What a pain! Come on, Conan. There we go. Okay, give me a second, guys. We're just waiting for it to load back up, and then... No idea why my voice chat is not working, but it's not, so... This happens occasionally. If a reload, an exit to main menu doesn't work, and you have to just completely close the game down and start again, which is a pain in the butt, but it happens. It happens. Not a lot we can do about it. It's Conan. Although what I could do, actually, if I can find a way to do it really quickly, I can show you guys the trailer for the server while I'm waiting. While I'm waiting for it to load up, we could do that. Give me 1 second while I find it, and I'll have to do a screen showing, I think, but should be in. Oh wait, it looks like I'm getting in game anyway, so never. Let me get it ready anyway in case I want to take a break. That might be a good idea. And when I go for a break, we can put the trailer on. That seems like a smart plan. Okay, let's go. Has Conan picked it out? Has OBS picked it back up? It has! There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Make sure I can see what you guys can see. Now I can, and we're good. Let's be in the game, and I've got to hope that the game voice works. Oh, I need to get this mod mismatch sorted. That's my fault for not updating my text file, but you know. I had bigger fish to fry at the time. Right. Hopefully now it will be started. Come on, game. I should have just played the bloody trailer. It would have been easier. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. I do apologize. I know it's a pain in the ass. I know. But my in-game voice was not working. We gotta fix it. Oh, we can't RP. Okay. While I am waiting for it to load, I am making notes of admin stuff we need to do. Because sometimes we gotta do things. Gotta do things. Server. Yeah, oh, stream. Oh, I'm trying to work out what you're asking me, darling. Oh, for the server RP. So my in-game voice was not working when I was trying to talk to people in game, right? So you guys can hear me fine. It's not a problem. But my voice wasn't coming over the microphone in game, and sometimes that happens when you load in, and everything's sorted and loads, but your voice for some strange reason the script that gets your voice working in game just doesn't want to work. And sometimes a relog starts it, but I've already tried that, so I just had to hard close the game down and restart again, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's gotta be done. Some of these new splash screens are incredibly pretty. Oh, sorry. If the admin stuff for the server or the Discord stream, it's for the server. Yeah, I sent a message through or something that might need addressing on the server, so I'll sort that after the stream. I'll discuss it with Bardi because it's his server, so.
Well, are you feeling better after your little nap, dear?
Oh, yes. Seems so.
I took the liberty of moving you just a bit, as you were still in a very, very wet portion of the ground there.
Ah, well.
Forgive me. It's not normally I pick up sleeping ladies and just shift them to wherever. I just didn't want you getting covered in muck and wet and cold with the storm out as it is.
Understood. I appreciate it.
Hmm. Have you had any run-ins with that bizarre little man before?
No. No.
Ah. Goes by the name Fulcrum. He came here, yesterday, I believe? Early yesterday. And proudly proclaimed to both myself and Lady Karina how he desecrated the corpse of a man who killed a tiger, and then dropped it at the foot of the tower in the center to watch as it was eaten away by the magics there.
Oh, he does not sound like the type of person I would want to speak to.
Oh, no, I let him know that he was not welcome here and that he should leave, and he did, only to come back later and apparently decide to skulk about the backside of the workshop while we were away. Ran into Lady Ember. The guards were trying to kill the man, and Lady Ember commanded them to cease.
Oh.
And so, just letting you know. He was here saying he wished to apologize and be friends. I don't think he quite understands who I am and what I am about. But,
No.
thankfully you were asleep, because he got quite an earful about as to why that was an impossible proposition, and I sent him on his way, but he's likely watching us right now from somewhere. He does that.
Oh well. I've laid foundations down for the floor of my house.
Ah, so you will be our neighbor.
I will, yes.
Well, perhaps I should get you some beeswax earplug.
Oh.
I'm joking, madam.
I think I might be far enough away for it not to be a problem.
You'd be surprised. As they say, when you arrive at the port, they are disturbed by the sound of howling and grunting in the night.
Oh, well.
And I simply said, well, goodness, I didn't think our ship was that close to shore, but alright. Oh, those poor, I believe they're guardsmen of us. One of them, I swear, was stricken mute by giggles. Yes, precisely. Ah, that's the kind of thought that'll uncurl the chest hair, that's for certain. Well, it's good to have you as a neighbor. Is there anything we can do to help you? Were you just stopping by for a social call?
It was more a social call, just to let you know that I decided to move on there, and that if you see people moving around over there, it's probably just me and the builders.
Yes, no hair.
No, no hair.
You sure have a potion inside. I think you could have some if you'd like. A nice, fine coat of fur. It'd be great.
I think I will pass.
You sure? I mean, if you get anxious, you could pet yourself, and then you'll calm down.
I do
Be
need to see if
surprised
I
with-
can find a cat, actually.
What kind of cat?
Any kind of cat, but preferably a black one.
Oh, well, let's see here. Oh, you mean like a small domesticated one, not one of these that roam the lands, right?
Oh no, a small domesticated one.
all right.
Although the ones that roam the lands, if they can be tamed, might make wonderful gods.
That is true. Well, at least in my point of view, I look at those cats the same way you might view a domesticated cat.
That's because you're twice the size of me, sir.
Possibly, but, they're relatively sweet animals if you can get past the claws and the teeth. Much like my dear queen.
Much like any cat, even a domesticated one.
I guess that's true. They do not like baths.
No, they do not. And bringing one
Yes.
onto an island might be a little mean, but it shouldn't wander too far, I wouldn't think.
Well, it's as I told my dear lady wife. I said, if you wish to learn martial arts and how to maneuver quickly in battle, what you do is you take a bin full of cats, any size really, and dump them in a pool and try to wash them. You will learn very quickly how to perform martial arts to a very spectacular degree. And you can count your experience by the lessening number of scratches and rendered flesh.
And just try not to lose an eye in the process.
There you are. And if you do, well, eye patches are certainly very stylish.
I think I'll pass on that one too.
Oh, well,
I've had enough run-ins with
just-
beings wearing eye patches just recently.
Oh, have you? Oh, down along the coast?
Indeed, yes.
Ah, yeah.
They didn't like it when I stole one of their statues.
They're blasted pirates. They're always after the booty. Doesn't matter what kind. If it glitters or runs on two legs, they seem to want it all the same.
Yes, well, they decided that me poking around and stealing their cargo was a no-no.
Maybe they wanted to return the favor.
But there were 3 of them all chasing me at once. It's entirely possible.
Yes. Shiver my timbers, indeed.
Shivered something while I was running in the opposite direction at full speed.
Well, it's good to see you getting settled. I guess a majority of your housewares and such are still in that cavern.
Yes, I'll move them over when the house is complete. I'm in no rush, because I've sealed the cavern off now, so it's perfectly safe.
Very well. That's a bit of a trip, but I guess that's why you pick a place and stay with the storm as high as it is.
Probably, but, Nope. He's
I believe
skulking
that
around on my property.
Yes, he likes to stand over there and watch.
Well, he won't be able to stand. He won't be able to stand over there and watch for much longer. I'll have guards about the place. Any particular... What? Kind of sorcery was that?
No idea. He appears to have shot back across the water
Hmm.
somewhere. There he is on the shoreline. Headed towards the opposite bank, it would seem.
Don't like nosy people. You're back?
Yes, Madam Garlick.
Do you see what I can see up there?
The vault, you mean?
No, is that a building starting to be constructed?
It would certainly seem so.
Care to investigate?
But if it is that man, as much as I don't like it, I have forbid him from entering my property, so I will not violate his sanctity, because that would be rather hypocritical of myself. So,
I made
leave it
no
as it is.
such promises.
That is certainly true, but if things become violent, well, I guess that would give me a reason to then violate him. I mean, his property.
I think I
First
can
the
handle
property,
myself.
and then the man with the hammer I'm so gifted with.
There's going to be a lot of activity in this area.
It's a very nice area to settle, considering how far on the edge. I mean, we can observe the storm from here, but we are well outside of its area.
True.
And the fishing is good, and with you being our neighbor, the company's even better.
I'm going to go and see who it is.
Would you like me to forward you some Fey bodyguards for the time being? We had some of my wife's people arrive.
I have my escape clause loaded and ready.
Very well.
Give me 1 second. All these people are living close by! Hiding, it seems. Hello? You're going to skulk about my property. The least you can do is come out and say hello when I come calling. To being afraid of a little woman. Ouch. It seems they are rather afraid of a poor little woman.
Bizarre, considering you're about to be his neighbor, and very close, actually. I can watch the person building as I stand on your foundation.
Yes. It's alright, I can screen the place. It's not a big problem.
Well, it's not so much that. You know, I'm not real big on
You've heard me
area
what?
beautification and such. It doesn't bother me that it may be an eyesore. My concern is, does this person know how to construct their home in such a way as to not cause headache?
Well, I have no idea. Oh.
I guess time will tell. I'm not overly fond of the fact that someone who practices necromancy is moving into the area, and he has glowing red eyes.
Yes, I saw
I mean,
that.
I can't rightly judge, as mine, well, are golden, but
A little concerning, but a couple of large trees in this location should be all I need, no?
true. And, I mean, it's not outside of the range of a trebuchet if it gets to that point.
This is very true.
Well,
Or I
allow
could
me to introduce...
Fly over
Go ahead.
cackling. That should scare them.
With no pants on, that'll scare him even more.
Oh my!
It's staring at me, I must flee!
Quote that! Quote, it's staring at me! Quote
And I
it!
beheld a great eye staring down at me angrily. But it seemed friendly. One of the eyes was winking at me.
So I'm going to construct the stone circle in this location.
Up here, are you going to incorporate the grave sites here?
No, I think I'm going to leave those be. I don't want to disturb whoever's lying here. I think I'll leave this as a sanctuary. Maybe add a few flowers and stuff for them, but I'll put the
Would you wish to construct a bridge over to our landmass?
yes, we could do so. Even if it's just stepping stones or something, but I'm thinking I might relocate that to this location. But then
Over to this side?
yes, but then my back side would be facing his property, although it might help block the view a little.
Well, it's not quite that large, dear.
No. I don't need anything too large. But this is the
Really?
I'm only tiny. Anyway. This is about as large as I needed. I have found a builder to help me, so... Hey, ToW!
Oh, excellent. Excellent. I would like to introduce you to my wife's people. Yeah, follow me.
Of course.
She brought with her some folks well, they had prior training from the Feywild, but we have also begun training them alongside our own personal house troops. So we have a few of the Kinsglaives. We have Setri, Vori.
How the hell does he
Down
remember all
here,
their names?
I believe we have
I have
Sylvia,
name plating turned off though, so...
and she's quite fond of Froya. She is still training her, so that's probably why.
Right.
We have
Nice
a
to
number of
meet you.
people. Yes, we have a number of people all over the place. But yes, Denmark will be a kingdom. Kiri, it's good to see you.
Well,
It'll be a kingdom which will be both human and fey. So,
well, that would make sense given what you told me about your wife.
oh yes. So, I'm still working with her magically. She is she's becoming quite adept. Let's see, what else is there? Really nothing else new. Lady Ember is still working on her home above. So she's back that way. And, yeah, so if you need any additional workers or anything like that, let us know. We have quite a few people that, well, they're just sitting around basically eating food and drinking drink as
Okay.
they've let more experienced people, you know, the apprentices and such, have allowed the masters to take over on the benches and things like that, and so they're doing odd work here and there, you know, picking up the grounds, taking care of animals, that sort of, until we can find a proper place for them.
Right, well, if you have a herbalist that's looking for a job, let me know.
Well,
That's the only thing I need right now, I think.
very well. If I find one, I will make sure to let them know. My dear lady wife has as much assistance as she has had with the Fey folk she has brought with her. She is likewise looking for the same. So
Right,
if we find
okay.
multiple,
Of course. You know, if I find extras, I will let you know. But
we also have a we have the training ground for new workers right there. So if you wish to use it, just let us know and we can get you taken care of.
How do they train in there?
What's over here?
Yes.
Well, we have a gentleman here that looks to their aptitude, see what they're good at, and they try to cultivate it by additional training.
Right.
So there's basically just a meeting ground for people to discuss new ideas. You know, blacksmiths can discuss different hammering techniques and different metals and materials. It's sort of a communal gathering spot. It's not in use right now because everyone's already, you know, they're off exchanging ideas in the workshop or in the bottom floor kitchens that I introduced you to where we have our tea
Marie,
and
no
such.
problems, darling. Right.
But when new folks come by, this serves as a focal point where we can have the quartermaster here talk to them and explain to them what Denmark is about, their expectations and rights under Denmark's constitution.
Right.
That sort. Think of it as a how was it? One person put it to me when they saw just how we did things in other lands. Yeah, they call it a very rudimentary form of a human resources department.
Human Resources Department.
I do not know. The name troubles me greatly because when I think resources, I think things like wood and stone and metal.
Yes.
And so human resources would imply that these people are being used to construct something. But
Or they're being used as a tradable good, which is not ideal either.
People are not commodities. But no, when as it was explained to me, human resources just mean a pool of labor from which you draw from for purpose of work. So
Right. Okay.
probably could have used a better name than human resources, but I suppose, you know,
I will.
workforce just sounds a bit odd.
I don't know. Workforce is what I would be used to calling them. A force of people that work together. Achieving more than the individual.
That's true. But, yeah, so that's what this serves as. You know, when we have folks here training, folks that maybe do not have a vocation, there were several of the people that came to my side and found me in other lands that were previously from Denmark who had vocations which no longer applied. I mean, we had no need for an archivist. We had no need for a scribe at that point in time. Still don't, but also I implored upon my citizens to learn a trade, an actual vocation, you know, farming, smithing, carpentry, things of that sort.
Yes.
And so that's what this is. In the other lands, I would basically stand here and speak to them about what their rights were, and I would talk to them and understand their concerns, and they could, and by doing so, we have gone through 4 or 5 iterations of codified law in regards to labor, pay, food quality, things of that sort. They eat as well as I do. They drink as well as I do. And they have periods of rest. Whenever they're not actively engaged in a project, they have their own personal free time with which they can do pretty much whatever they wish. I'm worried about that, though, because I have a feeling that very soon we may expect a population boom.
Okay.
As humans are to do when they have nothing else to do, they do each other. So, we will undoubtedly see. It'll probably be noticed with an uptick in guard shifts or something like that. Don't worry, I'm not about to open up nursery.
Okay. I mean, I'm good with kids anyway, so I don't suppose it matters to me.
I'm good. It just, you know, children like to be, you know, tossed in the air, you know, and while that's fine for a human father, if I was to do the same with some little ragamuffin that ran up and wanted to play with Uncle York, well, we'd have to wait a while for him to come down, I think.
Or I could fly up there and catch them.
Yeah, yes, we will invent a completely new sport, infant ball.
Right, played on broomsticks.
Yes, played on broomsticks, and we will take a very blonde child, and he will be the game-winning ball to catch.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Alright.
But no, things are coming along nicely. We are a lot further along now than we were when we first arrived, and, well, that's kind of our habit, actually. In all the lands we've occupied, we tend to get established very fast. But,
I've
try to
been
be efficient.
exploring quite a lot, to be fair.
Oh. Well, do you have any questions? I mean, I know these lands very well.
No, I've just been enjoying the scenery and finding various locations to practice my martial arts. Wait, that word would not have been invented in the 17th century.
Maybe that's where all the howling and grunting is coming from.
Well, it's possible because I did try to hit something made out of stone with a fist, and I said a few words that were very unladylike.
Well. Could be worse. I mean, my wife for the longest time was not deadly with her hands, and instead was trying to take everything on, you know, barehanded, and we would make our way through a camp only to find everyone had been knocked unconscious, beat silly, and she's on the other end of it saying, well, why will they not just, why can I not kill them? And I said, well, maybe you're just not designed to be lethal, dear. Maybe your soft little fey hands are not hard enough, and then she hit me, and that really hurt. Punched me right in the knee.
At least it wasn't an arrow.
Nope, she's done that several times.
Has she now?
Shot in the back, shot in the head, shot in the arms. Legs are a popular target, apparently. And it's never on purpose. I'll be engaged in fighting a creature, and she will assist, and suddenly I will look like a pincushion.
Maybe you
Thankfully,
move in
though.
front of the arrow after she's fired it.
Well, I mean, I'm in a swirling melee. It's kind of hard not to move. I mean, I'm not going to just stand there, let the creature beat on me. I'm going to be moving about here. She's the only creature I'll just stand still and let beat on me.
Fair enough.
Just because it frustrates her when I roll out of the way and she's trying to give me a light kick. It's affection, of course. I know it's affectionate kicks, but still.
Oh my.
Well, I guess I know what we're having for dinner.
Help yourself, I tenderized it.
Do you need feathers?
No, I have plenty. You go ahead and use them.
Well. Let's see, what else?
I'm sure
well,
your archers can use them.
Yes. Funny thing is we cross-trained some of our people. We've found that some of our people who were built for bearing great loads across great distances, you know, bear the weight of the world, it would seem. They have repurposed their satchels with which they usually carry goods to carry arrows.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
basically 2 or 3 men so equipped can do the work of about 100 separate archers. And I do believe my wife has been training them in the ways of archery, which, there was ever a people that I trusted with archery more than anyone I trained, it would be the Fae. They are quite they are quite exceptional marksmen.
Are they?
Very much so. Well, at least my wife is, when I'm not in the way.
When you're not in the way.
And even when I'm in the way, she always seems to manage to miss my vital organs, so...
Fair.
Of course, there was the one time where she shot me in the backside, and she seemed more upset than I was at the fact.
Oh,
But I heal quickly.
that's good news, at least.
Oh, very much so. As long as it's... Well... There are certain elements out there that even I cannot tolerate, and would probably kill me right readily. I'm not about to tell you what those are.
No, I wouldn't ask you either. There may be a magical way to protect against that, though. I might have to research it.
Oh, well. Until that time, my wife carries a dagger made out of the stuff. She, it's kind of a safeguard, you know? If I ever get to the point where I become, what's the word, corrupt, power hungry maybe, or just, well, out of my mind. That's why she has that there. She is to serve as the check for my own ambition.
Right.
As well as every member of the Royal Guard. They also possess them, because in the event I should turn on my own people or maybe lose control of that part of myself that I've been keeping in check, I want them to make sure they can at least keep my people safe. So.
That makes sense. Too many
Don't think
kings,
you'll...
especially where I'm from, the people serve them. They don't serve the people.
My father, when I was a child, would often rail on for hours about the duty of the sovereign. And he instilled in me a sense that if you take the crown and the throne with the intent that the people are there to serve your needs and wants, you've already failed the first test of kingsmanship. He said your job should always ever be the betterment and security of your people. You are their servant. They give you the gilded crown and the throne to recognize the fact that you're sacrificing for their needs. So you shouldn't repay that with, shouldn't repay it with anything other than their best interest. And that lesson, more so than anything else, has stuck with me, whether it was my role as a field commander in the Order, or my position as the primary military trainer within a house of other lands, or as it is now, coming into my role as king of these fine people. I always look to the welfare of your subordinates, and they will in turn take care of you and give you their loyalty. It's as it should be.
I would agree with you, but unfortunately where I come from, it's usually the other way around. We have lords who have lands. The tenants rent that land and work that land and pay rent, but they're still at risk of being evicted at a moment's notice.
Serfdom, sounds like.
Yes.
Yes, I wouldn't say well aware. I knew that in the lands of the Franks, people we had interactions with due to, I would say, religious partnerships. We destroyed creatures that their church, which you're probably familiar with, the Church of the Franks was adopted from the Romani people. So, they believe in one God and immaculate conception and the sort.
Catholics.
And that's the word, yes. You see, in the history of my world, where I am from, I do not know if it is the same here, given all my trips through the Feywild and portals and the warp and everything else. It's as likely as it is not. Yes, there is a realm that exists parallel to our own in many respects. Now, various faiths over the years have given this realm names. Let's see. In my own, they refer to it as Niflheim, the realm of darkness. In the Frankish faith, they call it Hell.
Ah, right, okay.
It's a realm of everything, basically everything good on Earth, or in the living plane, as I've come to call it, where we exist. Everything good is perverted and twisted in that realm. So things that are bad are good, and things that are good are bad. Which is why when demons come to this plane of existence, the best way to defeat them is with the pure, unadulterated form of everything that is good and right. That's what divine magic is supposed to be.
Right.
That's what makes me such a capable healer. Is it's compassion. You basically fight their hate, their anger, their rage with compassion.
The balance.
Albeit. Exactly, and that is primarily should be the concern of every person. There are some people that get it in their head that the powers given unto them by this realm and the demons within are something to aspire to when they don't realize that mortal men were never meant to handle such power, so when they do, inevitably we end up with things like plague, we end up with things like the undead walking about, or demons, or assemblages of creatures that should not exist, and by rights would never exist were it not for the magics binding them together. So
any form of magic can be corrupted. It's how we choose to use it that makes the difference.
right. That's what I have said many, many times. Well, there are some magics that are inherently not good.
Well, of course.
You know, there are some out there that require blood sacrifice, or at least, you know, the precepts handed down by the men in control of said religion say blood sacrifice is needed. But then when you look into the precepts of the faith itself, many times, there are elements in there that it seems to always be about domination over another.
Yes. Blood is extremely powerful because it's the life force of any living thing, but shouldn't be corrupted to gain power.
Which makes me wonder, you know, there is, well, I could go on for ages about the role of religion and faith in our lives, but I don't want to talk your ear off. There's this belief, at least, that I was made aware of the blood of martyrs being particularly potent. That is, blood willingly shed for a purpose. A sacrifice, it is all the same, however, this isn't the sacrifice of dragging an unwilling teenage girl to an altar and then cutting out her heart. This is the blood of someone who truly believes, willingly shedding that blood for that same purpose. Now that is believed in many circles to be the most potent form of blood a person can possess.
Indeed, and it doesn't always require death either.
No, not always. Although, many times that's unfortunately what happens. I think that's more down to the fact... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
There was a practice where I came from where soldiers on a battlefield would agree beforehand that should they fall in battle, samples of their blood could be taken and handed over to those that were able to use it willingly to keep more people alive. So they were dying in the war anyway. They just gave one last way of protecting people as they fell.
I could certainly admire such a sacrifice. I am incapable of doing such, but if I bleed or am cut, I do my best to recover as much of it as I can and destroy it later. Bandages that might have been used, things of that sort.
Right.
Should
I need to stitch you? I will remember that.
Yes. Well, at one point in time in some land, some time ago, I was horribly wounded by a great horned beast that nearly bisected me with that axe he was wielding. And
Ouch.
I required extensive bandaging and stitching, and the doctor who attended me at the time, a very peculiar man with a very strange face mask, looked like a duck or a bird,
Dog!
took it upon himself to then keep the bandages and the blood he had collected in the process, and did not advise me that he had done so, only for me to find out later that he had kept the sample. And the poor man, I was a bit more harsh than I had meant to be when I addressed him and specified that he was to destroy every single bit of blood he had stowed away. Because my blood is important. It's not that it's sacred. It is in a fashion, but more so than that, the very thing that makes me what I am, the very thing the Order has done to me, the key to figuring that out would be in the blood itself. And so, someone who had possession of my blood would, in theory, create more like me. And that is not something I wish to do. As very specific circumstances which have led to me being what I am and who I am today. And I don't think there are as many out there that have the patience or wherewithal to set in place a program like the one I went through. It's several centuries of religious training and, yes, indoctrination, but there are litanies and chants and meditations that we learn as part of that to help keep that poor back. So much so that within my own order, it was believed for the longest time, still is by those that remain, that if you turn into that beast, even if it's to fight, you have failed in the eyes of Tyr, and so you are exiled, although I've heard recently they've gone from exiling them because of me. They exiled me, and apparently I remain a thorn in their paw, so now they just euthanize them.
Oh, my.
So someone who's dedicated to 300 years of their lives has a moment of extreme duress and transforms in order to save their own life. Afterwards, they are quickly ushered away and executed anyway.
So they make you... This, you've called it lichen rather than werewolf, right?
Correct, yes.
And then if you turn into the lichen, they kill you?
Now they do, yes. Before they just exiled you.
That makes no sense. Why make you that in the first place if they don't want you to become it?
Because when one transforms, one can commune with the spirit of the wolf within, and the spirit of the wolf within oftentimes realizes the things that your human mind doesn't comprehend about the nature of what you are performing. It's funny, you see, in my people's history, in our lore, our mythology, the reason the god Tyr is the patron god of my order is because he was always the guardian of the capital city. That's one. But two, Tyr was the bravest of the gods. Well known as a warrior without peer, but also he stood for justice and balance. And not justice of the courts, but true justice, what is truly right, because as we often know, just because a man in a funny hat slams a hammer on a table and says that's the law, doesn't make it moral or proper.
No.
But it's the law. It's the differences between the rules of men and beasts. But still, you see, Tyr recognized the threat of the great wolf Fenrir. He knew that at one point the wolf will grow beyond the control of all the gods on Asgard, and so gods on Asgard came up with a plan to try and bind this wolf, to lessen the danger, if you will. And they tried every method they knew to bind this wolf, and finally, they could find no chain or rope strong enough. So finally, they approached some of the greatest craftsmen, in the realms, which were the dwarves. So the dwarves took the roots of the mountain, the sound of a cat's footfall, the breath of a fish, and they bound it all together and formed a thin strand. And they promised that it would hold the wolf. The gods didn't really believe it at first, but they'd never had cause to doubt the dwarves before, and so they approached Fenrir and they said, well, to keep up the sport, to keep up our game, let's try to bind you with this. And Fenrir, looking at this, what was no more than twine, really, became suspicious that the gods were up to some form of trickery. And so he wouldn't agree until Tyr stepped forward and said, careful, there's a bird. Well, that's not what he said, but he said to Fenrir, he said, if it would put you at ease, Great Wolf, I will place my hand in your mouth, and should you sense any form of deceit or deception, you can snap it off. And so Fenrir opened his mouth, Tyr placed his hand inside the mouth of the beast, and being so confident that a god would not willingly sacrifice their sword arm to satisfy, a bet, he allowed himself to be bound. And the gods bound him with this chain, and when the god stood back and Fenrir tried to release himself from his bind, he found that he could not. And as the gods laughed, Tyr understood at that point that, good to his word, he kept his hand in place, and Fenrir had to but close his jaws, and so snapped off the sword hand at the wrist of the god of war Tyr. And so, going forward, our order believed that we had to, as Tyr did, sacrifice over ourselves to the wolf to better protect our people. And so, that's part of the reason why they went the route they did with all of that. But the problem is, as a human, our mind's susceptible to persuasion, indoctrination, things like that. But see, the beasts of the world, the wolves and bears and everything, they just understand the natural world as it is. They have no preconceptions in regards to such high ideals as faith or religion or things of that sort.
They know the world, they know their place in it, and they know what's out to attack them and what they can attack, and that's all they need to know.
Yes. Well, these spirits that get placed inside of us during the transformation, they come from the realm of the gods themselves. Many of them are said to be spiritual successors to Freki and Geri, the wolves of Odin. And as such, they are divine beasts in a form. And when one transforms and communes with that spirit, it will oftentimes tell you that much of what you're doing is not correct. There will be a sense of wrongness about the things that you're doing. And what it is these spirits recognizing the divergence from what the gods truly wish for us and what man has said is what the gods' will is for us. So they see through the lie because of their natural state. They understand that there's something very unnatural about what is being done.
Right.
The Order is very famous for, and unfortunately I took part in a number of campaigns where entire cities were set to blaze because they allowed a cult of demon worshippers to spring up in their midst.
Oh.
And the prevailing theory was, if we burn them all, the gods will find their own, and the demon worshippers will also be no more. So, win-win in the Order's eyes. It's things like these that, the prevailing theory, at least among the gods, according to what they have told me, would be to go into the city and choke it out by the root, not put a couple thousand people to the sword just because, you have to make sure. So.
Sounds a lot like the witch hunts that are happening in my lands.
I wouldn't be surprised. Very similar from what I understand of the situation.
Mass hysteria. Wild accusations and people convicted on little to no evidence just because they don't fit in.
Yes, well, at least there's a trial.
If you can call it that, they've already decided. And one of the latest things that they've decided to do is they dunk the accused witch in the river, and if she drowns, she was a witch. No, if she drowns, she was innocent, and if she lives, she was a witch and is drowned anyway.
Now, once again, we arrive at the common theme across both of our respective places where we come from. The perversion of men.
Indeed.
So, going forward, of course, yes, the Order believes that to fully give yourself over to the beast, you are completely lost, because it's their belief that you can't transform back. They believe that once you transform, that's it. And that was true for a while, and the reason it was true, through my own research I found, is because many times when brothers are in that state of great duress, and they transform, they are surrounded by their other brothers. And so they set upon their other brothers, and in doing so end up consuming their flesh, either on purpose or merely by the fact that they're tearing into them with claws and teeth. And it is the consumption of human flesh which makes the change permanent.
Ooh.
Because it is the greatest taboo, according to the natural world in and of itself, eating the flesh of one's own species, a tiger eating her cubs, or a bear eating another bear. It is
Unheard
one
of.
of those. Yes. Matter of fact, if one was to see such a thing, they would immediately begin to wonder what was going on in the natural world to bring such a to being. And so, the Order believes it's just the soul is tainted, and so the outer shell is resembling that which is within a beast, a primal being, no consequence, no conscience, no nothing. They just exist and are driven purely by instinct. But that's because they never bothered to look into it, because they had established this belief that if a brother transforms, it is because he has grievously wronged the gods in some way. So,
Right.
but my own research, and it was driven by the fact that my first time on this isle, there was magic in the sky, necromantic magics, and it had an effect on me where I constantly felt, what's the best way to describe it? Like walking through a dark area of town at night where it's pitch black, there's no light. And you have that feeling constantly that, you're on guard. Something's going to happen, but you don't know what or when. And that's what I felt like all the time, and living that way for an extended period of time sped up the transformation in my state and led to me appearing as I do now, but also to me being able to transform. Upon my transformation, I was not surrounded by other people. I was instead quite on my own, and I found that through meditation I was able to bring myself back from that state. And
Right.
so I began to pore over what records I still had, what I could remember about some of the men I had known that had transformed, and the common theory was they transformed and set about attacking the brothers that were nearest to them. And using what the gods themselves have said, there have been others like us in the past, and apparently the taboo of eating human flesh will make the change permanent. As such, if I go into battle against people, which has happened often, I tend not to use that alternate form. I tend to fight as a man as often as I can. Unless the beast we are fighting is extraordinarily powerful, or is corrupted in such a way that they are no longer truly human, that's when I'll likely shift, because the power that it brings me and my ability to move about the battlefield is increased to such a level that it's what's needed at the time. Oftentimes it can turn the tide, but for fighting regular people, like you see in the camps around this isle, I will not do so, because the risk of even accidentally ingesting a drop of blood there's far too much to lose for me to.
Indeed.
I fight in this form as often as I possibly can. The other form I reserve for great beasts, demons, undead, things that are not human. Things that are powerful and not human, because...
There's somebody moving around over there. Look.
Where? On the shoreline?
Yes.
Oh, it's Ember.
Good morning.
Ah, hello, Ember. We have company. Miss Ember, this is, Madam Garlick. Madam Garlick, this is Ember.
Nice to meet you.
It is also nice to meet you. As Eureka said, my name is Ember.
I'm Mary. It's a very pretty purple.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of difficult to get it that color, but yeah, it makes it's shiny.
Shiny.
Yes. Did you just wake up, Ember?
Yeah.
Going to get back to working on your home, I suppose?
That was the plan, but then I saw the storm.
Oh, that's right, and you've been wanting to go see some of the creatures in the storm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ever the scientist you are.
I mean, at the time I was unaware we had guests, so...
Yeah, well, she's also our neighbor. She is beginning to set up. You can probably see her foundations from here, right on the Violet Isle.
Oh. Well then...
Very
I hope we see
mystical
each
about
other.
that place. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No problem. I have a tendency to keep talking. Well... then we will probably see much more of each other.
I hope we do.
Particularly in Miss Garlick's case. She was explaining to me some of the things they do during ritual, I think. Or I might be mistaken. Someone else might have.
No, I believe we did have a brief conversation about it yesterday or the day before.
Yes. I think it was during our first meeting when we were discussing the magic in general, ritualism in general, and
Yes.
thus I remember you saying something about how you do things in a certain form of dress, which is not any. And it's the first time I'd ever heard of that, but...
I am slightly familiar with it. I think I explained to you beforehand at some point, Jorvik, that I used to work as a conduit. Or I have the teachings of one. So, one thing that is important there is that when you take an energy and put it out as another, you need to make sure you don't get contaminated and such things, so usually you wear white for it.
I don't wear white. I either wear nothing or something that's very, very light fabric, and it's slightly purple in colour, actually.
Yes, the only time I'm ever nude is when I'm swimming, bathing, or in my personal quarters. Otherwise, I'm usually in plate.
If we were meant to wear clothes all the time, we would have been born with them.
Well, I mean, underneath this armor my skin's almost as hard as stone, so... But amazingly soft, I've been told.
I don't think
And
I
then
will be
there's the
able
other-
to find out. I think we'll leave that experiment for another day.
And then, of course, in my alternate form, I'm covered with fine white hair, so there's that. Sorry, fur. It's fur, it's not hair.
I mean, I have met people where you could argue that they are closed all the time just because of their chest hairs.
Yes,
Yes,
my
I've met
goodness,
people.
sir, this is a beach. There's no need to wear a sweater vest. What sweater vest?
Yes,
Oh.
I have met one or two.
When a gnat gets trapped in your chest hair to the point where it decides to scream for help, you probably should think about thinning it out a bit.
It's a gnat.
It's a small fly.
Right.
I mean, I did see a very small sprite once get trapped in a man's chest hair. That was fun.
I mean, so long as they don't decide to make their homes there.
Well, I mean, had she not been flying along my particular running trail while I was in my transformed state, that would have never happened.
Okay. Alright.
Quite fun. Running along and suddenly, and there's a tiny sprite just trapped in the coils of my fur. I can't get out.
The light of its life.
It was quite so fast, in fact, that after I had realized what was going on, I stopped, picked her free. Her hair was all over the place, and she looked dizzy. Said she never
She
traveled at such a
essentially
speed.
flew into a stone wall. What do you expect?
Yes, quite. From that day forth, she always referred to me as Mr. Doggy.
Oh, that's rather rude.
Ah, it was all right. She was a simple creature. I think the getting smacked in the head with a stone wall traveling at great speed probably didn't help things.
Probably not, no.
No.
Ah, very well.
Well, if you wish to go and travel into the storm, don't let me keep you.
Well, maybe later. These tend to...
Well, this
Stay off
storm's
for
been going for at least half a day, I would say.
Oh dear.
Yes, it's been going on a while, so if we were going to go take a peek about the eye of the storm, it'd probably be best to do so now, as once it dissipates, it probably won't be back again.
Oh, I wasn't
Sometime.
going for the eye. I just wanted to have a look at the edges.
Oh, well, the edges pretty much look exactly like where we are now. There's not much going on.
But you're right. I shall put some stuff away and then head out.
All right. Need to go take a look around some camps. Either way, I've heard tell that there are a few out there that need their souls cleansed. So I will have to attend to that at some point.
There's a
The
lot
camps
of-
are always there.
Yes, there's a lot of camps that have bodies strewn all over the place and on hikes and things.
Yes, I tend to go into these, and if the inhabitants prove combative, I end their lives, and then I redeem their souls on the spot. Trying to
Fair
at least
enough.
try to abate some of the corruption in these lands from some of what these people have been engaged in. You know, cannibalism, torture, you know, the whole host of things that are not very nice.
I've seen a few of them. They're not very pleasant.
Are we traveling by horse?
Oh, you wanted to come with. Okay.
Oh no, you want... Well, you have new armor, new weapons, you should be fine. But I thought you wanted me to come along as an escort.
I mean, if you want, but I don't want you to take you away from wonderful company.
Well, I do appreciate the thought, although I do think I'm talking this dear woman's ears right off her head. So,
It's absolutely no problem. You go and investigate. I'm going to go and find my builder and instruct them that it's time to start constructing walls.
very well. And who knows, you might be around when my wonderful wife awakens and you'll get to introduce yourself to her.
Hopefully. I look forward to that.
Yes, well, I'll report back and let you know, because if there are no creatures out in the storm, that means you could then travel probably through there, because that was the greatest risk, is there
I
would be
travelled
creatures with...
through all the way from my place to here with the storm going. Although I did fly some of them. Yes.
We'll go investigate nonetheless, because if there are creatures appearing in the storm, perhaps the slaying of said creatures might help abate some of what this island's going through as well. Not to mention there might be a bounty. That'd be nice.
Indeed.
Yeah, that would be. Well, if we are both going, then
I'll grab my horse. It's no
Oh, okay.
trouble.
You guys have fun, and I hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you. And I hope we see each other soon as well.
I hope to see you again soon as well. This is a remarkable colour. Right, so I am going to head back to my place and hopefully bump into my builder and instruct them what I want them to build. I've unloaded everything I don't really need here anyway. There's no point taking it all the way back over there to come all the way back again. So, home is that away, so let's go. Let us go! See if I bump into anyone. Right through the storm, because I'm fairly certain we turn creatures in the storm off anyway. My character ran through here before and didn't have any problems at all, so she's going to assume that it's safe. Other than these damn things. Yeah, go away, bye. Bye. See you later. There is a lot to transfer over, I can tell you that much. We're heading the right direction is over there. Go away! Shoo! Be gone! Okay. Alright, we go this way then. Yep. Keep going. So I was going to explore a little bit, but let's run around. What I want to do is just take everything square by square, so I'm going to make sure that I'll get the house set up and then I will get a tent. Or even see if I can build a wagon of some sort to take with me. And then she's going to start exploring everything square by square on the map reference. But we are heading home. I mean, that's one of the mole stations. So there's another mole station around here somewhere. I know there is. Over that way. Fairly certain there's one over here somewhere. I don't have it marked though. Hello, elephant. Hey, Mr. West, how you doing? How are you doing? Oh. My. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Alright. He's shooting me, and where from? Okay, this looks like it's completely ruined, but okay. Hey. No. Sit down. You need help? Okay. Okay, fine. I'll just kill you as well then. Right. Oh! Found that quite by accident. Little exploramification around. Yeah, it looks like this one's completely trashed. Hello? Hello? Are you alright in there? Hello? Why? Why are you... Nope. Oh. Okay, let's try the birdman. Got it. Why? Rude. Oh, shoot. You look strong. Ow! Gangbang!
Watch your flanks. Me and my mates are thick thieves.
Oh. Right. We're alright. We're alright. We're okay. Oh! Ow! I was alright. Oh! Oh, there's 3 of you, and there's 1 of me. What's a poor girl to do?
Requie the sinner.
Oh shit! There's another one.
Hash, escorabrock.
Ouch! Keep. Nope, 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 nope. Ow! Shit! Okay, alright. Run for your life! Oh, fuck! Okay, alright, they've gone back. Whew. Nope, they're going back. Oh no, they're going back. We're alright. Interesting. Oh. Ooh, jailer's key. What's he got a key for? Why would he have a key? Somebody locked up? Do we need to rescue somebody? I'm getting my ass kicked in the middle of a storm. And I've got a jailer's kid. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, very strange. Did see a cage out here somewhere. Ooh. I don't know what that does. Oh! Ow! You, sir, are rude. And dead. I'll take it. You're getting your ass kicked too, were you? Let's see if we can heal a little bit. Oh! Ow! Where are you shooting me from? I see it. Rude too. Okay, we're all right. It will be fun to be neighbours, yes, it will. Jorvik actually suggested the Violet Isle for my character before the season had even started, so I had a check of it in game, and then, you know, it was like, yeah, this is the right kind of energies. Cage is empty, okay. I'll take you just in case I need one. Right, so it's not that one because that cage is empty. I've got to find one of these cages that isn't empty then. Oh dear. What are these things for? I haven't figured it out yet. I've rescued a thrall. Hi. Let me deal with these people. Are you mine now? Or are you just gonna attack me?
There, a shadow in the mist.
Eldarium tools! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey! Oh. Well, it looks like I now have a bearer. Interesting. Oh, she is! She's mine! I rescued her and she's mine! Are you alright? Do you need some food? Here, take some food. What on earth has she got in here? Okay. I mean, that obviously isn't working. Here. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna give you food. For some strange reason, it's not allowing me to, Have I used all my slots? Is that the problem? I don't think it is, though. Right, okay, we'll swap it for that. Okay, and now we can split it. Okay. Hey. Take that. Heal a little bit, okay? Why don't you wait here? Alright, wait there, I'll clear the place, alright? Okay, oh! Okay. Thank you. She's looking up there. I don't know why she's looking up there. Where are you going? I asked you to stand guard. Ooh, pearl. that book again. Wait there, I'll find out what you're trying to attack. Why are we here? Not happy about something. Gimme. She's not creepy. She's gonna preserve the sanctity of those, but she is full-on witch and is gonna be performing magic rituals and stuff on the island, so. What was pretty cool, darling? Confused. Oh, need to interact with what now? Oh, yeah, it is cool. I've rescued her and now she's like, hey, come with me. Or I'll come with you. Right, okay, what? Oh, I need a shovel. Okay, alright. What's your name? Let's give her a name. What are we gonna call her? We gotta get you some clothes, missus. We can't have you walking around like that. Let's give her a name. Somebody give me a name for her. Any female name will do. Agatha it is. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Agatha. You're free to come with me if you wish. I'm not going to leave you out here on your own to get captured again. Got a long way to go before we get home, though. Well, now I know we can come and rescue people from here. Something that she will probably do on a regular basis. Also just black eyes dotted around, but hey. Karen. Can't call her Karen. She's nice. She's not mean. Agatha, I hope you can handle the fact that I sometimes take to the sky. I thought there was a mole station around here, I swear, but... You made me jump, Agatha! Sneaking up behind me. Keep moving! We don't want to be stopping engaging them. Just run. Would you stop doing that? Right, I've obviously gone past it then, so there's one there. Would take me back fairly quickly, I suppose. I've still got a long way to run though. Honestly though, there's... I might as well just run. Agatha, I swear I'm going to... be upset about rescuing you if you keep jumping behind me, making noises and scaring me half to death. Stop! What is with this woman? I swear she keeps doing that. I won't be at all sad if she ends up dead. Nope, no got time for you. See you later. Bye-bye now. Did you stop to fight it, you silly woman? You've got a sword! What are you doing? Although I will give you hand-to-hand combat. Okay, let me let you in on a little secret. While hand-to-hand combat is incredibly satisfying, when you are fighting a rock being, you need to use your sword. Otherwise you end up with bloody fists like you just did now. But let's get home and get you fixed. Reindeer. Ooh, is that the circular moon? I need to cleanse this place. Alright, let's go. Oops, I think I just kicked her by accident. I need to get that healing spell soon now. Yeah. Probably, but a sword's gotta be better than her fists. Where did the other one die? Here. Give me that. Okay. Let me get my daggers ready. You're gonna end up dead, woman! How many of you? I'm too worried about this thrall to get anything done, honestly.
Curse you!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Agatha, where you go? Jesus, where is she? Come on! She's gonna end up dead. Yep. Oh well. I tried to rescue her and failed. That is going to be quite the tale to tell. Yeah, I think they do. I think I'll have to make sure I remember to save him next time. Right, that way. Reset things a little bit next time. Is that a demon spider? Oh! Fuck you! Bye! Someone seems to be attacking me. Weird. Well, maybe the spell's putting her on cooldown so she can't come after me.
No mi caporos.
Ah, now, there we go. That's fairer.
Nekul batrak egola.
Come on then.
Vikos nomines et dapash.
Gonna keep going close and give it a chance to actually fight back. I need to figure out a way to get rid of this corruption for sure. Ooh. Unstable something or other. Oh, that we don't need it. There we go. Okay. Let's keep going through. I'll give you a gross. I need to be able to unlock that meditation as soon as possible, and then. Oh, what you got? Ghoulish club. I'll take any weapon I can get because I can't make them. Ooh. Now, what's that? Hi. What is this? Come on then. Don't know what you. house. Okay, that's just vile. I'm just gonna leave that behind. I know Jorvik likes those. Ooh, what are you? Old map. Okay. I'll take all of you, just because. Where's the other dead body? There it is. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do? We're gonna need some food. Need food. I gave her food. And then she died. And the food was still on her. Biatch. Stealing all my food. Right, what is this place? If it doesn't attack me, I won't attack it. Cold Heart Ruins, okay. Come on then. I'm gonna have to figure out how to cleanse this corruption. Right now, I think I should just get home. Time to investigate these places later, right? I gotta stop streaming in about 10 minutes, so probably need to head home now. I haven't found any dancers yet. Go away. Then I'll be back on after I've had dinner and a movie with the kiddo. I mean, we need to mark this place for hunting. If I get to that mole station, I can rest in the city if need be. I definitely need to find a dancer or something. I believe there's something at Jorvik's place that would help, but... Demon spider. I thought... Has that come out of the storm? I don't think... Are these in the storm? Do we have creatures in the storm on? I didn't think so, but... The demon spider there and loads of those shag-eye beasts. I wouldn't have expected them to be in this area unless they're naturally here. Go away. No time for you right now. Yes, they're always there, or yes, you think they came out of the storm. Right, okay. I thought we had creatures in the storm turned off, but could be wrong. I've never come across anything in the storm before, that's why I was confused, but... I thought Bardi had said it was off, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Right. I can... We'll go into the town. Hello, mole driver. I have not been yet, but I will see what I can do about getting there. Dragonstone Outpost, please. Stand still for a moment. Alright, come on. Nope. Go pick up the last of my things, shall we? About. Okay. Yeah, there's been stuff in there for days. Have to dispose of it soon. You finished? Thank you, Ulfric. Can I take one of your rooms, innkeeper? Thank you. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up right here. I may be back this evening. It depends on whether we've got anything going on that needs to be streamed or not. It's possible that I may do an extra stream tonight. We will see. I might not. So I'm going to go ahead here and set up a raid. When we get there, type in Gaming Mama Raids and Howls. They will know that I have sent you. I'm going to be back either later this evening if there is something that I need to stream, or on Tuesday morning around 10:30 AM UK time. So hopefully you guys can join me for that. Let me see. Who are we going to raid? Who are we going to raid? Who are we going to get today? What do we fancy? What do we fancy? Let's go and get Kaylin. Type in Game Mama Raids and how she's going to know that I have sent you. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You have absolutely made my day. If you like what you have seen today and you are interested in the Old World server that I am RPing on, then there is the link. Join the Discord and we will get you whitelisted and set up. So I'm going to see you guys either later or on Tuesday. Ciao for now, guys. Ciao, ciao.